Hey guys, morning New York, all the early risers. I'm again finished my workout. Did you work out, by the way? If not, go and work out. Um, so today is all about decisions, gut bacteria, and emotions. That's what I'm going to be vlogging about. That's what I've been reading a lot about, doing my own research, and just getting amazed at how much our gut bacteria influences our life in the ways we don't even really think about. So I'm reading this book, Gut-Mind Connections. You probably know, well, maybe not, that most of the decisions we make are based on our gut feeling, on our emotions. And although we'd like to think that we make more rational decisions, it's not the truth. It's a lot of studies in psychology show that people make most of the decisions based on their emotions and gut feelings. And listen to this word, gut feeling. So what is it? It actually has the basis in reality, meaning that we feel certain way about things, about certain decisions, not just because of some, I don't know, mythical or some force that we cannot understand and we cannot see. We feel certain feelings because of certain chemicals that going through our system, through our blood, that goes into our brain, different neurotransmitters like serotonin and others. So we feel certain way because of certain chemistry in our blood and our body. But why do we get that certain chemistry that defines our mood, emotions, and ultimately defines what decisions we make? So as more and more research show that most of those metabolites like serotonin and others are produced in our gut by the bacteria we have, and we have 100 trillion cells of bacteria, and we have only 10% of that are human cells. So basically we're only 10% humans, and all the metabolites, like not all, most of it, most of our biochemistry depends on and influenced to the larger extent by our gut bacteria. So for example, if we don't have good diet, if we don't feel the right foods to our gut bacteria, like foods with probiotics, with fiber, good fats, all the healthy whole foods. So if we don't feed our bacteria the right foods, and instead we feed them junk foods, processed foods, a lot of sugar, a lot of processed grains, a lot of toxins, if we feed that to our gut bacteria, they're not going to be happy. They're going to produce toxins, they're going to produce stress hormones, they're going to produce they're going to activate our immune system, they're going to produce a lot of inflammatory proteins like cytokines, and we're going to be in the state of constant inflammation, and of course our mood is not going to be at our best, our energy levels will go down, like our whole being is going to be influenced by the metabolites, by the things that those gut bacteria produce, and our mood is going to be affected, our emotions are going to be affected, our decisions are going to be affected. So most of our decisions, I'm not sure about the percentage, nobody can tell you that at this point, is influenced to a large percent by our gut bacteria. And our gut bacteria makes their decision based on environment that surround them. So basically, if we are surrounded by toxins, if we are not in favorable to our health environment, then our gut bacteria are not going to be happy either, and they're going to produce different toxins and poisons to make us feel even shittier because they want us to move somewhere else. And if we feed them shitty foods, the same thing gonna happen. They're gonna produce poisons in our body to stop us doing that, to stop us ingesting and digesting that shitty food, that junk food, processed food. So the conclusion, the way you feel is influenced to at least 60%, that studies show, by your gut bacteria. And if your gut bacteria are not happy, if you're feeding your gut bacteria shitty food, if you're in an environment that creates a lot of toxicity, then you're not going to be a happy person, and then the decision you're going to make not going to be your best decisions either. So next time you eat, just make sure you eat something that makes your gut bacteria happy, because then they're gonna produce happy hormones in your body. They're gonna produce a lot of good energy that's gonna fuel your decisions, and emotions that gonna fuel your best decisions. So I always knew, that food makes me feel a certain way, like literally changes how I feel. I eat my greens, I eat my salads, and eat my fish, and it makes me feel happy. And I was like, is it really true, or is it like placebo effect? But now studies show that it's true. Like, you eat certain food, you make your gut bacteria happy, they produce certain metabolites, they change your brain and blood chemistry, and you feel happy. So here you go. What you eat actually changes how you feel, and eventually what decisions you make. So be careful what you feed your gut that you have 100 trillion cells of. If you have any questions, if you need any more recommendations, specific practical recommendation to like what diet you gotta feed your bacteria to feel the happiest and to have the most energy, you can always ask me, and if I don't have the answer, I'll either find it or find your people who can answer that question. Until then, you're not what you eat, you are who you feed. So feed the right guys in your gut and feed them the right kind of foods. Okay, so that's it for today. Have an amazing day. Go and work out, because movement is life, and I'll see you soon. Maybe with some healthy chocolate.